Best Pokemon products to buy in January. Welcome to the monthly investing video. Today I'm going to show you everything I picked up in the month of December, and then also go through a bunch of products. And by a bunch, I have a ton of stuff pulled up right now, products and cards, single cards to be looking at in January. So let's go ahead and get into it real quick, show you everything I got. I started off the month by getting a case of Twilight Masquerade Pokemon Center ETBs. The case is still sealed, it's in my closet. This is just another one I had to show, for example. Got these whenever they randomly restocked on Pokemon Center for those couple days, and decided to pick up a whole case of them. So did that. Next up, I'm kind of sad about this, but I got 2 Fusion Strike Build and Battle boxes from Pokemon Center as well. I was supposed to have more of these. It's weird, okay? I ordered them on December 21st. I ordered a Stadium box with 12 packs, and then 2 of these on December 21st. A day later, I ordered these 2 because I was like, you know what? Let me get a little bit more Fusion Strike. These show up to my house on like the 28th of December. And then on the 29th, my other order that I placed first got canceled. They canceled my order of the Stadium and the other 2 boxes. I was supposed to have a lot more Fusion Strike coming in, and it got canceled, which is weird because they weren't even listed as sold out for like 5 or 6 days after I ordered them. I don't know, but that got canceled. Anyways, moving on. Another thing I got was 4 Terrestrial Festival boxes. There's 2 more right there. This was about $250. I remember showing them in a video at the end of one of my videos that I was going to get 4 of them, and I got them at like 67, 68 a piece. They're already like 85, so not bad considering they're still in print. Picked up 2 booster boxes, found some great deals on this one specifically. Got for $106. After tax was like $110. And these Stellar Crown booster boxes are like $150 right now, or in the 140s. 150s rounding up a bit. Also got a Paldea Evolved booster box. Picked another one of these up. And if you watch my channel, you know I was kind of big on these. I mean, I'm a man of my word. If I say something's a really good deal, I usually buy it myself. But these Paldea boxes have gone up to $200 now. Yeah, I mentioned in that booster box video, if you didn't see, it was my top 10 booster boxes to get right now. All the other Sword and Shield boxes, or Scarlet Violet boxes, sorry, had gone up like 30%. Paldea Evolved hadn't moved. And I was like, Paldea Evolved is second, third best, maybe. And it hasn't moved, but everything else is moving and costing almost as much as it. Doesn't make sense. So I bought one of those, and they went up about $50 in the span of 2 weeks. Rounding out the sealed stuff is one Lonely Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center box. This one's kind of in rough shape. There's like dirt. Not really. Yeah, it kind of just looks dirty. The plastic just looks kind of dirty. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about getting some more. I don't know. I think Shrouded Fable is better than the public makes it out to be. That was last video. If you missed that, go watch that. Real quick, let me show all of the sleeved cards that I added to the collection this month. I went ahead and bought a lot of cards. A lot of these are also from my series on TikTok where I opened some packs and products. But yeah, we'll just kind of slide through them. We got some promos in here, some random V cards. All of these were from my TikTok series. Even these ones right here. Yeah, that was a promo from a box. Well, actually, this was from a video. We opened those up in a video on YouTube. Fortress EX. This was the $10 investing video. Just pulled this one last night. So it's technically January, but you know what I'm saying. Japanese, what is this? Super Electric Breaker. Pulled this from Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks. Radiant Alakazam. Serena, I think, from Silver Tempest. Vulpix SIR Penny. Paldean Fates. Trio, Gothorita, and here's some that I bought. We bought a Steelix from Paradox Rift. I bought an Unknown V from Silver Tempest. There's a Giratina promo. I bought a Charizard VMAX Chase from Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze, you know, pretty bad set overall. A cheap Charizard Chase card. I may as well buy at least one so I have it. Rotom V promo. Noivern V from Evo Skies. Metagross that I bought from, I think, Temporal Forces. One of the big boys that I bought. Groudon from Paradox Rift, the chase there. Pulled that Tyranitar. Bought that Drowsy. Bought this chase Gardevoir from Scarlet and Violet base. Mainly just buying some of the cheap chases, and I also picked up a few of the alt art chases in Sword and Shield, like the Celebi from Fusion Strike. Honestly, I haven't checked this one. With how Fusion Strike's moved in the past couple weeks, this might be doing pretty well for me right now. Same with the Mew. And then I got 3 Skuntanks from Silver Tempest, just because they were cheap. Rotom V, Full Art, and another Giratina. And lastly, a Snorlax. A ton of single cards. Bought a few, pulled a lot. The cards will treat me pretty nice with the pull ratios. Anyways, let's get into what we should be looking at in January. All right, I'm not going to go too much into depth into Prismatic Evolutions in this video. I have another video talking about it just from a couple days ago. But, of course, January is the release of Prismatic Evolutions. You should be looking for it on shelves. I'm sure it's going to be really hard to find scalpers and just collectors and people like myself looking to get their hands on it. I'm not going to recommend buying these at $130, but if you can't find them and you really want them, you have to do what you gotta do. I don't see them. They might drop a little bit on release day and like the day after, but I don't see them going, you know, like a crazy drop. Same with Terrestrial Festival or Terrestrial Fest. Has it been Fest this entire time and I've called it Festival? These are cheaper, honestly. It's just Japanese. It's in Japanese. And it is a little bit different because Japanese will reprint a lot heavier than English has recently in the past year or so. So, I mean, these could definitely drop if there's a huge reprint. There probably will be. So you have time. These are in the 70s on TikTok. A lot of sellers still have them in the 70s. So don't think that 86 is what you have to pay. One that I'm big on right now is Evo Skies booster packs. I've been mentioning these on and off for the past few months, but now more than ever. This one, $15. This guy just made it an account on TCG, so I don't know about this. There's 10 listed, 0 sales. It's risky, but it's $5 less than almost every other listing, so that's up to you if you want to get those. But Evolving Skies single packs I think are a good, you know, move, especially just getting Evolving Skies slowly but surely. If you only have 20, 40, 60 bucks every now and then, get a couple packs of it. And the big thing about these is they're $20 a piece. Market's 18, 19, but you're only going to find them at 20. 20 times 36 is $720. So if you spent $720, you get a booster box worth of Evo Skies packs, which is $500 less than a booster box itself. That's a pretty big difference, and I think it's better to get the single packs right now. There is the booster box premium, you know, like, yeah, the booster box is much better in terms of like being able to sell. It's much, you know, nicer item, but $500 less for the same amount of packs. Yeah, you have the whole, are they weighed, you know, questions. I think these are going to move. That's why I also put them here. Just because there's this big of a difference here, $500. These are going to move to where it's like $1,000 or so to buy 36 packs. So they're a little bit less than booster boxes, but not this much less. Moving on, I have a ton of stuff pulled up on Pokemon Center here. I think there are some good products on Pokemon Center, especially with the crazy movements of Sword and Shield booster boxes. First one here is Vivid Voltage booster boxes. I'm not saying that these are a great buy, but $143 for a box I don't think would hurt you at all. Once these are sold out, we've seen it with Silver Tempest, we've seen it with other sets. Once they sell out, they will go up almost instantly. This will go from a 145 box or 150 box to 180 to even closer to 200 with how some of these other Sword and Shield boxes are moving. This set is rough because it's pretty much just Chunky Pikachu. That's about it, but I think it's okay, especially for MSRP. Same with Shrouded Fable, Pokemon Center ETBs. Watch my last Shrouded Fable video. I'm not going to go too in depth into this because I talked about it for an entire video, but I think these are worth it. I think Shrouded Fable is worth it right now if you're in it for the long run. Also, Twilight Masquerade booster boxes. I think these are good for $160. Paldea Evolved went to $200. Once these are gone, this is a $200 booster box. Easy once they're off the Pokemon Center. So once these finally sell out, you can still buy them in case quantity too. You can get them in quantities of 6. Once these are sold out, these will go up just like other stuff has done in the past. 100% sure of it. It's a $300 chase card in here too, so definitely a solid one compared to, you know, like Vivid Voltage, where the Chunky Pikachu is what I just said, but Chunky Pikachu is nowhere near $300. Battle Styles, another one that's at MSRP. I think it's all right. I love the Tyranitar. You're almost better off just buying the Tyranitar if you want that. But I think a box or two of this won't hurt. Once again, once it sells out, it'll definitely go up a little bit. 160 to 180 and maybe even 200 once it's finally gone. This one doesn't even have a purchase limit, so they have a lot of stock of this. You could buy 99 of these, apparently. So these ones might be on here for a while. Vivid Voltage might be running low. There's a purchase limit of 24. So it's running a bit lower. So it might be a while, but once they finally sell out, you'll get some gains. Next up, probably my biggest ones will be Build and Battle boxes and Stadium boxes of these current Sword and Shield boxes that are pumping. These are, I talk about this in my, not my last video, but my second last video about Sword and Shield boxes. Real quick, I'll reiterate that if you don't watch that video or you didn't see that video. Stadium boxes have 12 packs per box at $60. Times 3, 36 packs. That's a booster box worth of packs. $480. Brilliant Stars right now is $280 per booster box. So you get the same amount of packs for $100 less. That seems like a pretty good deal to me. Yes, you have the booster box premiums, but I don't think the Brilliant Stars booster box premium is the same as like the Evolving Skies scenario. You can get away with it, and $100 less for the same amount of packs is a great deal. I mean, that's almost like $1 off per pack. Or no, I don't know. Math isn't working in my brain right now, but you get what I'm saying. The math is there that it's $100 less, and that's the same for some other stuff. Oh, these are gone. Okay, these were just, I swear these were just in stock. Well, I was going to talk about Silver Tempest Build and Battle. It says they're out of stock. But Astral Radiance is in stock. These are the last two then. Silver Tempest was there, I feel like, just earlier today. But now it's down to Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance. Brilliant Stars is like the 5th best set, or best performing set. Astral Radiance is like 7th maybe behind Silver Tempest. And you can maybe flip-flop those, but still, you got Build and Battles, 4 packs each, $20 MSRP. You have Elite Trainer boxes, the Pokemon Center ones with the 10 packs inside, $50, not bad. Or you can pay $60 and get the 12 packs of Astral Radiance. Not bad in my opinion either. These ones don't even have purchase limits yet. They've added purchase limits to Build and Battle and Stadiums of Brilliant Stars. You got a purchase limit of 10 for the Build and Battle Astral Radiances, 4 for these, but nothing on these. Honestly, I bet a whale, like someone who can spend a ton of money, is about to buy 100 of these. This one isn't quite the same as Brilliant Stars in terms of price per pack, where you get $100 less. It's less than that, but I'm pretty certain this is still cheaper than Astral Radiance and Astral Radiance booster box. Here I had the booster box pulled up of Paldea Evolved. Yeah, you really want to get these a couple weeks ago when I mentioned them at 140, 150. It's already up $50 almost. So now on to the singles. I only have a few pulled up. I got a couple of these chases pulled up here because we've seen big time movement with a lot of the boxes, and for most of them, the chases have moved along with them. Now, Brilliant Star or Battle Styles is not one that we've seen the movement with, but this is a card that is just as good as other chases in Sword and Shield. This is a Tyranitar, super good artwork. You got the alt art here, has not moved the past 3 months at all. I could definitely see this moving up, especially if Battle Styles, you know, I mean, this will be a while, but if Battle Styles starts to like get low in stock, this thing is definitely going to move. So you want to buy low. It hasn't moved up in a while. Now is the low point to buy. Almost the same with Machamp. It's actually down 9%. You can, it says market's 106. I don't know if you can find a near mint for that. It's probably lightly played. Lightly played here for 136. Machamp is a very solid card from Astral Radiance. It's the chase. And yeah, as you can see, it's down. Still down this month. Not a lot of sales of it. But still, I think it's definitely going to move if Astral Radiance keeps moving. You have Charizard here. It's up pretty big, 45%. But a lot of the other chases in these sets that have been moving are moving as well. Yeah, this card's quickly gone up to over $200. I'm hoping the one I set to get graded comes back in a couple weeks as a 10, and that would be a huge gain. And sticking on the same sense, but just not the top chase cards, now you want to kind of get some of these, you know, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th best alt arts in these sets before they move as well. Because what happens is the top 2 chases will move, and then the rest of them don't really move. So then that's when you can kind of sneak in. You know, that's for every set. I have Chilling Reign pulled up here. You got a lot of nice artworks in Chilling Reign, but as you can see, some of them aren't really moving at all. Even though Chilling Reign itself is moving, yeah, you can still find them. Good prices. This one, same thing. Hasn't really moved. Galarian Zapdos V from Chilling Reign. Can probably find a good price. And I feel like these will definitely move a little bit if all the boxes are moving. One I really like is Brilliant Stars here. This Arceus is a beautiful card. I mean, look at that. That thing is awesome. Hasn't moved in 3 months. The last month is up 3%. And is selling a bit more than the other ones I've shown. I might buy one of these cards if I can find one that's near mint. They're all lightly played listed right now. Near mint for 34. Might have to do that. It's a little bit high though. Lumineon V, a cheap one right now. It is up the past 3 months, 24%. Yeah, you can still find them for $12, $13. Another one for Brilliant Stars, under $10 in alt art. These alt arts were really hard to pull. I say this every time I talk about them. They're really hard to pull. So some of these cards are good, even if they're cheap right now. $7, you can get that one. So there's what I got in December and what I think you should be looking for in January. We're in a weird market right now. Really gonna have to see in a couple weeks what Prismatic does at release. I don't think it's gonna crash by any means, but we'll just see how much stuff is on shelves or if there's anything at all on shelves. So yeah, looking at all that stuff on the Pokemon Center website at MSRP. Not really a lot of deals going around besides that. So let me know what you're looking at this month. See you in the next one.